Hi, my name is Kristen Bryant, and I'm going to show you a card today using our new Lilypad Lake stamp set. I really like the different stamps that we have in here, and the words are great as well. Today I'm going to be making an anniversary card. It is our 24th wedding anniversary today, and so I want to just quick show you the card that I made for my husband. Now, since it's for a man, I'm using I'm not making it super feminine. I'm just going to stamp the bird there. I'm going to do another one just a little bit beside it. And then I'm going to add the lily pads here. And I'm going to show you a little trick with this. So I want to add some water here, and we've got this great image that is in the stamp set. And I want to do it a little bit higher so it can get all of the feet in there, but I don't want it to go over the top of the lily pad. So I'm going to do a technique called masking. And so for that, I punch this on a Post-it note where it's a little bit sticky here, and then I just cut it out. Now, if you do have the framelits, I wouldn't use those because they usually give a little bit of edge, and you want to almost even cut inside the edge so that you don't create a little gap there when you go to stamp over it. So this just automatically sticks because I use the Post-it. I put it at the top of the Post-it and then cut around it. That way it just automatically sticks. And I'm going to use Balmy Blue, and I'm just going to stamp right over this. And it looks like, oh no, but when you do that, it doesn't stamp right on there. So that works out pretty great. Now I am really loving our pretty peacock, and so I'm going to use that on here. I'm going to actually use the other end, but you could really use any color. And I'm also going to show you how to use the color lifter. And when you're using the color lifter, you do need to be a little bit careful because it can bleed if you put too much on. And so I'm just going to do this little bit here. And so with the color lifter, I am going to use just the small end, not the brush, and I'm just kind of going here. And you don't see it at first, but just let it sit, and you'll start to see the color lifting, and I just think it adds just a unique look to that. Now I'm going to take the light of the gray, and I just am doing a little bit of accent. You know, I'm stamping this on top of crumb cake, so you really don't have to do a whole lot, but this gives you the idea. I'm not going to go ahead and color the whole thing, but just to give you an idea, I'm going to quick do, and you can see with the using the Stampin' Blends, it does go through a little bit, but it does really nice on the thicker cardstock, which our crumb cake is. And here's the gorgeous, gorgeous paper, the peacock paper. And then, oh, I love this ribbon. Actually, this is what I started the card baster on because I wanted to use this ribbon because I just think it's so beautiful. And so it kind of has the crumb cake in there as well. And I'm going to just, because, you know, I don't want a big bow, it's for my husband, I'm going to just put a glue dot at the top and a glue dot at the bottom, so you can see here and here. And I'm just going to kind of line this up. And this is a way to make your ribbon go a long ways, but it just adds a little bit of accent to it. So you can see that. So I'm going to just trim it off. But I mean, as you can see, you can do a ton of cards with it. And this ribbon, let's see, Pretty Peacock, how many? I should have looked at this before. So you get approximately 10 yards, so this will last you a long time. Now, there isn't a anniversary. I mean, you could use congratulations if you were giving it to someone else, but I'm going to use from our Itty Bitty Greetings. I just love this stamp set. It comes with two cases because there are 32 stamps, so it takes a lot of space for all of those, but they're nice and tiny, and so as you can see, like, there's just not a lot of space where I could actually put the greeting on here. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to take the happy anniversary one, and I'm just going to go on my scrap here, and then forgot my punch. Hold on. Sorry about that. So I am back and I have our classic labeled punch. And this punch is great to use for all different little small words you could use. And so I'm just going to punch this, and I'm going to put this all the way to the edge. I'm going to leave it just a little bit more. And then, I mean, that doesn't look really good like that, but I'm going to show you a little tip here. I'm going to put this through, and so that looks about even. So that way you can make any size. And so by putting this here, it really doesn't stand out that much. And we don't have a punch that's just a little bit bigger than this. So what I did is I just cut a piece of the cardstock, and this is 1 inch by a 1/2 inch. And you could adjust that to any size depending on how big your greeting is. In fact, let me just look, because it kind of gets to be, oh, that's perfect. So here, I just stick this on like that, and by matting it like this, I'm going to slide it down just a little tad, it makes that pop a little bit more. So here is my completed card that I made for my husband for our anniversary today. So I hope you gained some tips like this with this, and just as you can see, this is a super quick card, and you could whip up a ton of these, and you could use different occasions and happy anniversary, but it's just what I needed for today. So I hope you have fun creating. Thanks. Bye.